Hello, hello, hello. I am back with, well, I mean, it's not a solo video, and it's not really a mids video, so, well, this is my second complete of, the Moonlight Village, the new dungeon. And I figured I'd, go ahead and post it because, well, man, I love this dungeon. So, if you don't know, the basic gimmick here is that it's a really, really constrained bullet hell type thing. And every other phase, you'll do one phase where you have to hit the boss, and then one phase where you have to chase a lantern around and just be near it in order to get the phases to progress. And I love the design of this dungeon. It is engaging, it is fun, and it generally doesn't like pop you all at once. It's not super prone to one shots or super quick kills. They can definitely happen. Like, I may or may not have lost an 8 out of 8 paladin because I sat on an indicator that was telling me a bunch of shots were gonna spawn. I didn't notice it, of course, but so we got the blue guy first, and the order of the bosses matters. So I think the first one you do just one DPS phase, one lantern phase, and it might be one more DPS. I'm not actually positive, but this one's not too bad. I think this is one of the easier phases in this in the dungeon. You just kind of dance around that lantern in the middle. Okay, so we're done with Genji. I'm kind of thinking about zooming in, but no. So it's just 1 and 1 for the first guy. And then we got the lightning drummer for our second, which is not too bad. And now you'll see Genji like running through and spraying bullets. And yeah, this phase isn't too bad. You do circles, you avoid getting converged on by that big star of shots and those indicators, their little explosions of drum beats. This is our drummer. And yeah, it's definitely one of the higher damage bosses here. The shots from it itself tend to be a little more rough than some of the others, but we shall see. And this is a lovely phase where almost all of the shots are like indicated except for the super slow moving, the crawling shots from the boss itself. We just have to chase this lantern around, but it's a very, very fun phase. And I think those lightning bolts deal like 60 armor piercing, and those are rows of 4 or 5 in a row that are crawling across, so it's a lot of damage if you just stand there and tank it. And the red indicated shots slow you. Yeah, we're cooking. We're dipping and diving. And this is a relatively good dungeon to solo too, because like as long as you can chase the lantern all right, then 100% of the people are on the lantern, which is about as effective as you can get. As opposed to if half the people are not chasing the lantern, it'll take longer to end. And I'm not really sure how the DPS works, but I haven't had too much trouble with it, one way or the other. This phase is like the freest. This might be the easiest phase in the whole dungeon. There's really no fear there. And this one's not bad either. Like, you can tank pretty much everything you see. You know, like, you shouldn't tank a ton, but I'll just walk through the pillars because, yeah, it's better than trying to run tanking a bunch. It's good to dip through that wall of like lightning bolts, but I think they slow you if you get hit. Yeah, it's like the knife wall in Dama, but way less threatening. The only thing that this dungeon's missing so far is some sicken shots. And you'll never guess who our third character is, the pink lady going around the outside. That's Miko. And she is our sicken boss. And so the third boss you get is going to be your finale. And so for her, every other phase is going to be a permanent sicken phase, which is kinda rough. And I'm doing it petless right now. I triggered the petless like mode, I guess. You get twice as many drops, which is, you know, worthwhile. But you can follow a little path off at the beginning, and you can go find a bell to ring, and that'll take your pet away for the fight. And so yeah, this is the sicken phase. And I believe that the some of the shots here bleed you, and being near the lantern will heal you from the bleed, which is cool. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. And they added a new status effect for this, which is I don't actually know what it's called, but you can't drink potions. So you can't, like, you know, normally you can drink health potions while you're sickened and they'll do nothing. Or you can spam a bunch of, what are they called, holy waters, and you're actually able to heal through sicken by doing that, like in patience. Though I believe they're now adding this effect to patience, so you can't do that anymore. Yeah, it's kind of neat. I'm pretty happy with that. Like, I did try to bring a bunch of holy waters in at first to try to cheese it a little bit, be able to heal through, but yeah, this phase isn't too bad. Like, the crawling shots aren't too threatening since they're very, very consistent and easy to dodge. Honestly, a lot of the pink phases are perfectly okay. Like, they're not bad at all. But the pink finale, however, is yeah, not great. Not my favorite finale, and it's the one I get more than anything else. I think, well, now I have 3 completes, but this was my second ever complete. Or maybe I'm on 3. And I've had 2 pink finales as my completes, and then one drummer finale, whatever it is, the lightning finale, which was not so bad. Actually, it wasn't bad at all in comparison to this one I'm about to get here. Yeah, this is the phase. Or no, is this? Yeah. So it's a lantern chasing phase. I'm actually gonna probably end up leeching a bit at the end here. But you know, you have to chase the lantern around. It's not so bad right now. And then the shots just keep piling up and piling up. The tempo increases in the corner to intense, and so now, like, this is a ridiculous phase to be sickened for. It's so many shots. You have to dodge those big waves. Now I'm pushing back across. This was so risky to stay in for. Like, I had plenty of time to leave if I wanted to, and that's that. And getting Miko as our boss means that this was an attack exalt, which is awesome. You have an alternative way of getting attack exalts if you're not into the shatters, which I am not generally into just yet. I do the Bridge Guardian a bunch, but Archmage scary, man. But yeah, that was my second experience, or my second clear of the Moonlight Village. So before I end this one, I'm actually gonna bring a little bit of bonus footage because I went back and found my my paladin attempt. And I could upload the whole attempt, but it's a lot of the same. I got pink first, and then so I got pink, yellow, blue, which I was pretty happy about because blue finale is, I think, easier than pink finale, so I was excited to get that easy complete. But during this phase, which I generally think is the one of the easiest phases in this dungeon, I got slightly careless, and yeah. Alright. As always, it's been an absolute pleasure playing today. Thank y'all so much for watching. This has been The Art of Dying, and I'll see y'all next time.